the cold skies above Eastern Europe. A new kind of war is unfolding, one that's rewriting the rules of modern combat. Russia has unleashed a new missile tactic, and the West is struggling to keep up. It started quietly. There was no warning, no major announcement. But within weeks, radar stations across Europe began picking up something unusual. Russian missile launches that didn't follow any known pattern. Missiles that appeared, vanished, and reappeared in unpredictable trajectories. The West called them shadow strikes. These weren't ordinary attacks. They were part of a carefully calculated strategy designed to confuse air defense systems, drain missile stockpiles, and expose weaknesses in NATO's shield. Experts say Russia combined old Soviet deception tactics with next-generation technology. The idea is simple but devastating. Overwhelm, deceive, and destroy. Imagine this. A radar operator sits in a bunker somewhere in Poland. Suddenly, dozens of blips appear on the screen. Incoming missiles. But not all of them are real. Some are decoys drones, mimicking missile signatures. Others are hypersonic glide vehicles that disappear mid-flight, only to reappear seconds before impact. The system can't tell which one to shoot down. Within minutes, Western interceptors are launched expensive missiles fired into empty sky. And then, out of nowhere, the real strike begins. This tactic, as Russian commanders explain, isn't just about destruction, it's psychological warfare. The goal is to make NATO doubt its own defenses, to make every radar operator hesitate before pulling the trigger. Military analysts now call it the fog of missiles. It's a tactic built on exhaustion. Western air defenses rely on precision and timing. Each interceptor missile can cost millions of dollars. But the decoys, they're cheap. Russia uses swarms of modified drones, disguised as cruise missiles, to trigger false alarms. The more the West fires, the more they waste. In one recent simulated attack, NATO forces spent over $100 million worth of interceptors, defending against a strike that cost Russia less than $5 million to launch. The math speaks for itself. But how did Russia perfect this? The answer lies in Ukraine. The conflict there became a massive live testing ground. Over 2 years of continuous combat, Russian engineers gathered real-time data, tracking how Western-supplied systems like Patriot, Nazoms, and IRST responded to different missile combinations. They learned when the radars rotated, how fast interceptors reacted, and even how communication delays between Western command centers affected timing. Every detail was logged, studied, and adapted into the new strategy. By 2025, this knowledge evolved into what Russian generals now call layered saturation warfare. TDA-STO, strike from every altitude and direction at once. Low-flying cruise missiles from the Black Sea. Hypersonic Kinzhal missiles from MiG. 31 fighters and long-range Iskander ballistic missiles from deep inside Russian territory, all launched within minutes of each other. Each layer of the attack forces Western radars to prioritize targets. But the more they track, the more confused they become. When a radar locks onto one missile, it loses another. And by the time the systems recalibrate, it's too late. A former NATO commander described it bluntly. Russia has turned our greatest strength technology into our greatest weakness. Even more alarming, Moscow has started using artificial intelligence to coordinate these strikes. AI-driven algorithms now analyze enemy radar signals in real time, adjusting missile flight paths mid-air to exploit blind spots. The system, codename Stribug, is rumored to learn after every engagement, improving its accuracy with each strike. And this AI doesn't just decide where to hit it. Decides asterisk when asterisk to hit. By monitoring social media, weather data, and satellite traffic, it predicts when air defenses are at their weakest. But perhaps the most shocking element is the use of electronic ghosts. Russia has begun transmitting fake radar signatures from mobile units, creating the illusion of missile launches hundreds of miles away. NATO responds to these phantom threats, while the real missiles fly under the radar. In one incident, multiple European cities went into an air raid alert for over an hour, yet no missile ever arrived. Moments later, an oil facility hundreds of kilometers away was struck without warning. The message was clear. Russia's new missile warfare isn't about brute force. It's about controlling perception, timing, and fear. Western analysts privately admit that traditional air defense doctrine is struggling to adapt. Systems like Patriot and SMPT were designed for predictable threats, but now, the battlefield is anything but predictable. One U.S. defense report described it as a chess game played at hypersonic speed. The West is now racing to respond. New algorithms are being developed to filter out decoys, and electronic warfare units are being retrained to counter AI-guided missiles. But catching up takes time, and time is exactly what Russia is exploiting. Inside military think tanks, a new question echoes. Are we ready for a war where machines outthink humans? In Washington, lawmakers debate whether to send more advanced interceptor systems to Europe. But behind closed doors, even the Pentagon knows missiles aren't the only issue. It's the mind game. Every false alarm drains morale, and every failed interception damages confidence. Russia's strategy thrives on chaos. The more confused the defense, the stronger the offense becomes. In a recent briefing, one NATO general reportedly said, "They were not trying to win every strike, we're trying to make us doubt every defense." And that's the frightening brilliance of it. For decades, the West relied on the idea that technology and precision could guarantee safety. But this new Russian approach rewrites that belief entirely. Missiles that think. Drones that deceive. Data that learns. It's not just a new tactic, it's a new era of warfare. As the world watches, the skies above Europe have become a digital battlefield, a silent war fought by invisible intelligence. And while Western air defenses continue to crumble under the pressure of relentless innovation, one thing becomes clear. The next great war won't just be fought with missiles, it will be fought with minds. Because in modern warfare, the side that adapts faster ... wins. And right now, Russia's new missile tactics have given it a head start the West can no longer ignore. The question remains, how long before the West finds a way to fight back? Thanks for watching. If you found this analysis insightful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into modern military strategy. See you next time.